Dragon fruit was brought into Vietnam around the 1800s by the French. They were only grown for the king, but they became popular for the wealthy families throughout the country. The name was created from the legend that it was the remains of a defeated dragon. This exotic fruit, also known as pitaya, is created from several different species of cacti. There are 3 types of dragon fruit: red, pink, and yellow. Out of all of them, the red-skinned one is the one that is most commonly grown and eaten. They all have a crunchy texture with a mild flavor. Dragon fruits have many benefits for all age groups. It is high in fiber, vitamin B, and C. Also great for dieting since it is low in calories and it boosts metabolism. Seeds have the most fat and protein in them, while the flesh has virtually none. They are a great natural source of antioxidants which help prevent free radicals from harming your vital organs. The exotic fruit is a subtropical plant and is native to hot climates and deserts of Central America. They are also grown in South China, California, Australia, and Southeast Asia. Although dragon fruits are very adapted to dry areas, they like moist soil, but it also needs to be loose and well draining. Sitting in water will cause the dragon fruit to rot. Similar to cacti, it is adaptable to dry, hot conditions up to 40 degrees Celsius and is resistant to drought. However, it will die if exposed to the cold for too long. Although they are able to survive the dry climate, they should not be treated like desert cacti. This will prevent them from growing. In South Florida, skilled workers are paid $15 an hour and field workers are paid $11 an hour. In Vietnam, workers receive a monthly salary around $200. The time of year for planting dragon fruit does not matter because this plant is like a cactus, so it has natural reserves that make it self-efficient for setting through planting anytime. This plant flowers in the summer and develops fruit in the autumn. Flowers of this plant bloom at night and close in the morning. When the flowers are in full bloom, they produce a fragrance that attracts bats and moths to pollinate them. Some can self-pollinate, but some rely on nocturnal creatures. Although it does not matter when it is planted, it will take at least 1 year for the fruit to mature. Depending on how much a farmer wants the fruit to be weighed, the temperature for growing can vary. They will be picked early in order to ship it out to other countries.
After the dragon fruits are harvested, they are cleaned with pure water to wash off dust and microorganics on the surface of the fruit's skin. The fruits are then dried naturally or with an electric fan. After that, the fruits are packed into nylon bags, then into carton boxes. Then the products are stored for preservation at temperatures between 60 to 70 degrees Celsius. Finally, dragon fruits are transported by air and by sea to markets. Since dragon fruit is an exempt commodity, they need to have an eligible contract from the participants or commercial entities before entering Canada. It cannot be executed on a trading facility. Dragon fruits are sold at most supermarkets like T&T, 88 Supermarket, and Tang's Market. They are displayed in room temperature of 10 degrees Celsius with prices ranging from 89 cents to $1.98 per pound. Even though Vietnam has a large export of dragon fruit, foreign importers face obstacles in buying fruits such as dragon fruit that are produced in the country due to quality issues. Fruits and vegetables that are produced in Vietnam are exported to the European Union. They are required to meet quality standards of good agriculture practices. These standards are important, but Vietnam enterprises have difficulty in meeting these standards because the processing firms in the country are small in size, and the domestic agriculture production sector is not as developed as other food exporting countries. Vietnam has more than 206 dragon fruit trading firms, but only 23 of them have safety certificates. Vietnam enterprises are faced with barriers of exporting dragon fruit to the European Union market that local wholesale purchases are turned into China. They are forced to have prices determined by Chinese traders at the borders.
When buying dragon fruit, it is recommended to find an evenly colored fruit with bright green leaves. A brittle stem and a blotchy fruit means that the fruit is overripe. If the fruit is not ripe, leave it at room temperature. When it is ripe, it can be stored in the fridge for up to 5 days. This fruit is not a need, but wanted by many Westerners who are interested in the exotic fruit. Sadly, they are often disappointed by the underwhelming flavor that this fruit contains.